Hey, Nick here, and to start this off, let's give the call out, the ring. Let's call who's in the ring. I think that makes sense. In the bottom right, spawning as the blue toss, Nero. He is world known for the greatest replays ever. And in the top left, shout out, I will do a little spoiler, he did not win this game, but the red toss, Mifflin, already behind in probe somehow, and chrono boosting them. Anyways, um, welcome. I'm really happy to announce I have 3 new playlists coming up, 3 new series, which obviously are the same as those playlists. How I came about them, pylon at 9 for the newbies who don't ever do that. You always pylon at 9, not 10, or 8, or 7, or 6. Pylon at 9. Um, gonna pause this real quick and explain why I'm doing these videos, even though there's millions of builds out there. Nick, why are you making these videos? Why are you doing it to us? Why are you telling us builds we already know? Well, because when I was a beginner and I looked up builds, they were not in the current meta. They're from 2009, 2010, 2011. They're not meta. For people who don't know what meta means state of the game as is. State of as is, if it's not a video game. Like the meta for today's society, if you want an example. But the meta for PvP right now, uh, this build works. So that's what I just want to state before we get into this. Okay, let's do it. Okay, definitely you're chrono boosting your Nexus, the first 3 or 4 chrono boosts, getting pros out fast as heck, fast as heck. Pylon at 9 for anyone who just tuned in, because this is live. No, it's not. Um, drop your gateway down about 13, 14, 15 supply, whatever you want to do. Um, Now, before we start, I want to talk about in the PvP composition, which means what kind of units you take, what types you want. 70% Zealot, 15% Sentry, about 15% Immortals, 1 to 2 Immortals. Um, you want to pile on at 16, 17, so you don't get supply blocked. Always do it early. Um, and of course, I forgot to state that this is a Chargelot build, a Chargelot early pressure build. It will rape any Tosh you play, I promise. It'll wreck his economy if you do it right. Yes, early gas, yes. Right now, as you can see, I'm just beating him straight up in probes. Definitely a problem with this player. He is favored, even though I'm silver rank 1, he is somehow favored over me. Try to get that gas at 3 minutes, 3:15. So you can get, see, as soon as you start building your cybernetics core, as soon as you call that in, always want to pylon by your front entrance so you can place buildings there to wall it off, or you can place cannons. Anyways, want your cybernetics core, you want these gases coming in right before it, so you get that 50 gas to make the cybernetics to make the warp gate, so you can instantly warp in units. Should always be making zealots. I'm a little bad on the macro right here. Should always be making zealots throughout this whole build. So that's why you need to constantly spam pylons. You want pylons all over your base. You want one right here. You want one in the back in case you need to play. You get air harass. You want one right here. You want one here. You want one here. You want the whole base lit up. You want this shit. Anywhere you want to put a building, you can just put it like Terran. You don't have to chrono boost this, by the way. Even though it's a rush, it's not even a rush. It's not even cheesy. It's early pressure. It's 7, 8, 9 minute pressure. It's actually in this video 9 minute. But get zealots out just for the fuck of it. You got nothing else to spend your minerals on. You get this gas so early because you want upgrades. You're gonna go double forge here. You want upgrades. Upgrades are what's gonna put you over the other player. Before you get any more gates, you're gonna get a Twilight Council. Um, for early players, you need to know the hotkeys. You need to hit V. You need to hit C as fast as possible. You always want to have it. See, on this 2 hotkey, I have a probe. He is my builder probe. Anytime I need to build something, I don't have to go over here and click. I just hit 2, V for advanced building, C for Twilight Council. It's just simple. Getting a robotics facility. Okay, so it's kind of like Gateway, Twilight Council, robotics. Okay, grabbing the double forge. Might be single. Don't know why I did that. Definitely a mistake. I don't think I have enough money. No, that's him. Okay. There it is. A little late. As soon as this comes up, look at this. Perfect. 200, 200. Get in charge. Chrono boost the shit out of that. You want to save more chrono boost. Kind of a mistake I made. Too much economy. But it's fine. Now, as you see here, I go to plop down some gateways. I only get 3. You want to have enough for 4, so they all come in at the same time. Uh, Warp gate is almost complete. This is 1/4 of the way, charging, and I got this robotics facility, which is going to give me an immortal, just a great ground unit. Rapes anything in the ground. You add that with some sentries, and you'll see I do not have high sentries. That's because it's PvP. You do not need sentries to wall off because you're not walling. You're only using them for Guardian's Angel. For Zerg, I'll just go ahead and hit that in this video. For Zerg, you have to have a shitload of sentries because a mass roach in the meta these days is just raping Toss, raping Terran. Get siege tanks? Nope, it doesn't work. They just run. Roaches will just they'll take the shit out of the damage from your Marines, run right past them. One shot the siege tank, one shot snipe the siege tank, one shot. I mean, they can go underground if you really tank that hard and just go underneath your buildings, rape your siege tanks. They're raping your siege tanks, they're raping your marauders, they're raping your Marines. So Terran, I'll get to a build on what stops mass roaches, but for now, you will just have to wait and see. So Double Forge, Gateway, I got a robotics facility, Twilight Council, already got charge up, transforming these to gateways. This one's a little late. It's definitely a big mistake. Start pushing out. Start pushing out that 730 mark. You want to have that probe, that 2 probe. Remember he was a worker? Well, guess what? Now he's a scout. He's going to go out. He's going to scout. He's going to plop down some pylons. I got those pylons pre-queued. All you got to do is hit BE. Whoops. Oh, geez. You want to hit BE, hold shift, left click pylon. Pretty sure I got one over here. You want to place them in random locations that are hidden so you can spawn in units. Pretty sure I put more than just that one. Let's see if you can find it. Pretty sure I put one over here. Huh. I know it'll be down soon. But set a rally point for your robotics facility. As you can see, it's right here. It needs to be farther. Gateway this as soon as it comes up. As soon as it comes up, Nick. Good job, Nick. Accidentally misclicked, guys, and plopped a chrono boost there. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, as soon as this is up, warp in some units. Here's a good spot for pylons. You can put it here and have your probe chill here. Yes, see, as you can see, I got one right here. Up on supply because I've been constantly probing. Got a decent amount of zealots. See, I'm waiting for this timing attack. Timing attack is, a certain. A timing attack is usually you wait for something. You tech into something, and as soon as it's up, you attack. But I got +1. I'm sitting here. I'm like, why not wait for armor? Why not wait for armor? Be sure that I finished this last push. You definitely want an observer after. I'm just getting in immortals, getting them in, just because I realize about a good chance that Protoss is going to have a heavy ground infantry. Anyways, get a couple more zealots about to go in. That's just the plan right now. Get my last zealot, couple more upgrades. Immortals coming into play. Again, this is a 1 base all in. And yeah, stalkers cannot outrun Chargelots. Just doesn't happen. Wall them in right there. Definitely not a good thing. But yeah, this air, this is not good. I perfectly timed this attack because if he got this air in, it was definitely going to be a no-no. I'm going to actually lower the sound a wee bit. Bear with me, I'm sorry. It did not seem that loud. Why did this randomly go up? This randomly decides to go up. I do not know. Take these out ASAP. I did not see how close this was to being finished, but that would have sucked. Just take these out. Let him hide up on the ramp like a pansy. Take out the rest of his base. Get his supply low. Take out the gas. Take out the nexus, and then get ready to advance. Against roaches, you see this composition? Amazing composition. The sentry's dead, but a couple sentries, 2 to 3 sentries is nice against Protoss. 1 or 2 immortals, but on roaches, the mass roach, you need to have like 6 to 10 sentries, about 10 to 15 zealots, and about 2 to 3 immortals, and you will mow down any army that you see. And I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I hope it helped you. strive, prosper. As you see, a pro player always, I'm not pro, but a good player always expands off of this. Always expand. So, always getting upgrades, always expanding. Uh, yep, robotics facility. It's pretty much gateway, cybercore, Twilight Council, Robo, Double Forge, GG. 2 gas at 315. I'm actually going to write all that down, try to perfect the build, try to make it better for everyone. Um, please check out my Roach version of this build, and please check out my Terran. I am working on a Terran concept, what you need more, Immortals or whatnot, but thank you for watching this. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks, guys, again. Um, feel free to check out any of my other videos. I'm really LOL heavy right now, trying to bring some StarCraft, and I got a little something special for you guys. A Raiders closed beta new look, or first impression, first look, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so check that out. It's coming up soon. This video is going to be uploaded, and as soon as you get this, I'm going to have another video coming up within 12 hours. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day.